Hello everybody, this is Kurohana Tatsumaki back at you once again. This is Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra 4K 6 10 Plus High Bit Ricto back at you again. Now we talk about the Sram NX on the bike I had from July 23rd 2022. So to now, that will be 2 years and 3 months. We're going to talk about how good this actually performs. Now, when you first put it on and you tune up the gears, the first thing that you experience is that when you're going through certain gears, there's always be that gear. I don't know if it's gear 4 or gear 5. There'll be this gear where when you're shifting into gear, sometimes it may go up an extra gear and then drop back down. I don't know if that's just a Sram NX thing, but I know Sram NX does that. So you have to gently shift the gears to make sure it goes up. I don't really experience that. Once it wears in, it's fine. And I do experience it on certain cassettes. Not all of the cassettes I experience it on, because I do replace the back cassette. But so far, apart from that, the gearing works. It's good, it works. Smooth shifting. It goes up, it goes down. It does what you pay for, innit? You get the performance that you paid for. The only thing about the rear derailleur, it's got wear and tear in it, so it's a bit kind of loose. So it's got that kind of it's not straight, but it's a bit kind of at a slant because all the wear and tear, the boom 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 and guide through gears. So eventually you are gonna have to want to change like your rear derailleur and just get a better one. But apart from that, the gears do work. We just have that little slant, a little play in it. So at the time it was going for like I think I got it for like £230. This was going very cheap. Now if you're gonna buy this group set, I think is it £350, £400, something like that. But it is a good group set. It gets the job done. It's not bad. Got a nice weight to them. One thing I'll let you know, when it comes to SRAM NX, it's that same chainring, the X-Sync 2. It is exactly the same chainring that you'll get on SX, NX, GX, X01, XX1. It's the same chainring. So the reason why that chainring is like over £70+ because it's the same chainring that they sell on all of the cranks. So the difference between the chainring, the S-Sync, they're all the same, but it's just the materials of the crank will be more stiffer, more lighter, etc. like that. But apart from that, it is really a really good group set. So far, the Shimano deal works. They work. Everything's just working. Everything's working so far. So they offered what they had to offer. So at this moment, I am going to upgrade to a new bike soon. Next couple of years to be able to have better upgrade options. That's what I'm going to do, because at the moment I'm kind of stuck at that 135 at the back. That limits my customization on the bike. So let's say my back wheel got stolen, or somehow something happened to the engagement ring and then it's got a serious hub failure. It means the bike's off the road. I can't get riding because it's 135. Everything on the market is like 142, 148, 150, 157. 157 super boost, 148 is boost. It's not gonna work. So that's why I have to upgrade my bike, because it's nice and all, but if anything happens to you, like getting stolen or you got a serious hub failure, your Rock Upper Sport is finished. It's literally done. It's finished. You're actually out of it. The front end is fine, because you can always put new taper forks. You can change your cranks. You can do everything. It's just the back end that limits you. So stolen back wheel, the whole bike is finished. It's just completely just done. It's finished. Unless you got money to be trying to search for a Hope Pro 5, and when you buy a Hope Pro 5, it's up to you if you want to go Hyperglide, XD drive, microspline with a quick release. So it's depending on what you want to run. So for example, let's say you're going a Hyperglide. That's you with Shimano DL 11 speed. That is SRAM SX, SRAM NX. That's like from your 11 tooth up to your I think is it 52 if I remembered. Either 50, 51, I can't remember. Up to 52, something like that. Now, if you put on the micro spline or XD drive, that's where you can go with like the SLX, DOXT, XTR, SRAM GX, SRAM X01, SRAM XX1. That's where you got better options. And then obviously if you build a back wheel, you have to build the front, because if you don't build the front, what's the point in having some high-end or like some high-end like wheel set of the bike and your front is garbage? It don't make sense. You can't put high-end to garbage. It makes no sense. You need to have high-end to high-end, because in a law of attraction, like energy attracts like energy. So the natural high-end should attract high-end. Like, they've got to be on the same frequency, so you have to build the front one. But you're looking at least nearly £900, because you got to factor in your rims that you got to buy for your bike. Sorry about that. You got to buy your new tires. Obviously, you're gonna have to buy like tires. What's going to be expensive? You're looking between what, round, is it that the £65 range or something like that? You got your Victoria Barzos at the front. Your Victoria Mezcals at the rear. Stuff like that. And when you upgrade your wheel, you're not even done yet. Because depending if you're going microspan or XD drive, you still have to choose your group set. The SRAM GX, that's like a £500 group set. £500 group set. Not even just that. If you're looking to go SRAM GX Axis, is it Axis? Yeah. There's just SRAM. Is it SRAM GX Eagle Axis? Right. The electronic shifting, that thing is expensive. Just the derailleur with the shifting pod, right? Buying anything else is expensive. Then you need to buy the batteries, dual charger, and you got all that craziness going on. So all of that you gotta be wary of, because it wraps up. And think about, do you really want to be spending all that type of money on a normally specialized rock upper? Nah man. Like, this is the sport version, but it's only the reason why it's called sport version. It's just the specs that they put on the version on this bike, and it's called it sport. Because you look at the bike, it doesn't actually say sport on it. It just says specialized rock upper. So basically, exactly the same frame, but they don't write sport. They don't write elite. They don't write comp. They don't write none of it. It just says specialized rock upper. It is your same frame. It's just the components that you're paying for the bike. That's all there is. So if you look at my bike right now, it's safe to say you could call this a specialized comp, specialized elite. Why? Because I really got the specification that that bike would have came with. So you might as well have transformed it into elite. So that's it, man. That's it. Let me get out of here. We're in in some weird place right now. So let me go, yo.